everyone, and welcome back to another game. Today we have Pinkerton versus Bishop Guertin in the first round of playoffs. It is a nice little Wednesday afternoon here at Stello's Arena. It's 4 o'clock. We got a cloudy day ahead of us. A little slow start for the cam. I'm all alone up here as of right now. Last time these two played, the Cardinals came out with the win. It's going to be a scrum for the ball, and that's going to be Alex Haight, number 2, with the outcome of that one. It's going to be number 11, Nick Chartier. Over to Josh Corvo. Josh with the ball. Josh over to Trenton Cormier. He's going to send it down to the middle. It's going to try and get off to Alex. No, that's going to try and get off to Lewis Haas, and that's just not going to work. It's going to be number 7. Griffin Casale with the ball and a throw-in. Let's get a little lower. It's going to be booted over to number 6 on Pinkerton. All the way over to Griffin Casale. That ball's going to go out of bounds. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be BG with a goal kick. It's going to be Bo Boder with a goal kick. He's going to let James Goodry, number 3, get a hold of that. For Griffin Casale, Griffin to number 17 on BG, and that's going to be a cause turnover over to number 3 on Pinkerton. There's going to be something on the play there. Lewis Haas on the ball, boots the guy down. Ref's not going to like that. Number 7 on Pinkerton with a free kick. He's going to try and cross it over to the middle. That's just not going to get off. It's going to be a battle for the ball. The Pinkerton player on the ground. It's going to be James Goodry booting it out of the zone. It's going to be Lewis Haas crossing it over, trying to get it to Ryan Neary. That's just not going to get off. It's going to end up back in Lewis's hands. He's going to try and get it over to Neary again. It's the second time in a row it didn't work. And there's going to be a dangerous play there with number 13 with a shot on Pinkerton. So one-on-one, and he takes the shot that's going to hit the post, and that's just going to go so close, but it's just not going to go in. There's going to be a throw-in on the play there. It's going to be a battle for the ball. It's going to be Pinkerton with the outcome again. Pinkerton coming out hot. That ball's going to go out of bounds again. Pinkerton with another throw-in. And Josh Corvo is going to go on the ground. It is going to be a free kick for Bishop Guertin. It's going to be Liam Ireland, captain, taking that one.
But from here, they still at least can make mount an offense. We have right here, is this Liam Ireland taking this? Should be, yes. Should be. And he's just going to feed it right down the line.
He's just going to boot it all the way down to the offensive zone. That's just not going to get off, though.
But I was looking because he fed it right to number 12. You're talking about Ryan Neary.
Well, that's what they like to do. They like to have Neary speed down the wings. And then they go from
He's going to cross it right over and in traffic.
He's going to try and get it over, but Liam Ireland's going to get a stoppage on that play. My crew just came in. They came in hot, but pretty late. We got Luca Ferrari and Dominic Trepanier here.
How we doing, boys? How we doing?
It's going to be Liam Ireland fighting for the ball with the Pinkerton attacker. And that's going to be booted out by James Goodry over to Trenton Cormier. Trenton over to Griffin Casale. He's going to send it up to the right side to Lewis. Lewis over to Trenton Cormier. Trenton's going to send it over to Josh Corvo, number 23. And he's going to take a shot from far out at the 20. It's going to be Pinkerton's possession after that play. He's just going to boot it over to the middle. Liam Ireland with the header. It's going to be a fight for the ball there. It's going to be Liam Ireland with the outcome of that scrum. He's going to try and through ball it over to Ryan Neary. It's going to be number 6 on Pinkerton with the ball. It's going to be a turnover over to Trenton Cormier. There's going to be a call on the play there. It's going to be Liam Ireland taking a free kick at midfield. Griffin Casale sending over to Trenton Cormier for the number 17 on Bishop Guertin. That's just not going to get off. It's going to be a throw-in for BG with Griffin Casale taking it. It's going to be Pinkerton with the ball. It's going to be Ryan Neary with a dangerous turnover in the midfield. He's going to get a shot off, and that's going to be saved from Pinkerton's goalkeeper. What a save, and what an attempt from Ryan Neary showing his speed. It's going to be a battle in the midfield. It's going to get off to James Goodry, and he's going to boot it out of bounds. It's going to be saved by a Pinkerton player. It's going to be a battle there in the corner with Liam Ireland helping the ball stay in for the Pinkerton player, but he's going to get the ball back. Liam cutting to the middle, sending over to number 17 on BG. 17 to Lewis Haas. Lewis is going to try and through ball that to Rainier. It's not going to get off, and it's going to be a battle for the ball at the 30. It's going to be Ryan Neary again with the ball. It's going to be a throw-in for Bishop Guertin. What do you think about this game so far, Luca?
Oh, very interesting game, you know, just a lot of back and forth, you know, just working on it. Yep.
Thank you. It's going to be Josh Corvo, number 23 with the ball, over to Lewis Haas. Lewis over to Trenton Cormier waiting in the middle. He's going to send it over to Alex Height. Alex is going to just send it over to Liam Ireland. Going to be Griffin Casale with a cause turnover pass over to number 13 with the second big attempt of the game. And there's going to be a shot and a save, and James Guthrie is just going to boot that one out of bounds. Pinkerton with the fire coming out on this first half. Their second big scoring opportunity from the same player, number 13 on Pinkerton. They're going to have to watch out for him this whole game. It's going to be number 15, Lewis Haas, fighting for the ball at the 30. Ryan Neary with the ball. He's going to try and send it over to Josh Corvo. It's just not going to get off. Ryan Neary's going to head that ball to deflect it. There's going to be a battle there. No call on the play, and that's going to be Pinkerton, or that is going to be a corner kick. It's going to be number 11, Nicholas Chartier, taking that corner kick.
Yeah, it's going to be Nick Chartier, number 11 right here. It looks like he's going far post. Oh, no, sorry, near post. Ball is live.
It's just not going to go. It's going to get booted to BG's defensive zone. Over to James Goodry, number 3. For Liam Ireland, number 4.
Ireland right here. Booting it up down the field. And that's going to trickle out.
That's just going to go out of bounds with the Pinkerton goalie with a free kick, or goalie kick.
Push back to the beach side. We are now past that first 10 minutes. We are at 29 minutes, 20 seconds. And it is currently a scoreless game between Bishop Guertin.
It's going to going to be a battle here. Ryan Neary with the header off the boot.
Right now on
It's going to be
commentary,
BG fighting to keep it in bounds, and that ball's going to go out of bounds on a throw-in.
right now we have a live ball.
James Goodry with a great heading play. Over to Josh Corvo. He's going to get it over to Griffin Casale, and that ball's going to go out of bounds again. Arguing for the throw-in. It's going to be BG with the throw-in.
And we have executive producer Steve Johnson and back in the studio, Dan Young. So throw in off to the mid. BG is able to develop a play here. We got a couple threatening players already lined up looking for the onside push up. And right here we have a live shot.
It's going to be a close attempt from Nicholas Chartier. It's just not going to get off. It's still going to be a battle in the middle. It's going to be Trenton Cormier with the shot and a goal. A powerful shot from Trenton Cormier leading to a goal. It's going to be BG's first of the game. Coming out with a slow start, Trenton Cormier with an absolute bang. What do you have to say about that one, Luca Ferrari?
That was an absolute snipe, you know. Coming from the hockey circuit, I could say. Picking the corner is very important, you know. And that was a good shot. I've seen a lot of soccer. This is good.
Trenton Cormier, one of, if not the most dangerous player in the league. Second ranked in goal scoring. He's on the leaderboards everywhere. You can just find his name everywhere. This first one of many of this game, if that's how he's going to play for the rest of it. But it's going to be Pinkerton. Pinkerton with the corner kick. Let's see what they can do with this. It's going to be booted to the middle. It's going to be a header off there from a Pinkerton player, and that's going to be saved from Bo Bowder. Bo giving it to Liam Ireland. Liam's just going to boot it over to Neary. Try and get it off. He's going to try and get it to Lewis Haas, and that's just not going to go, but it's still going to be a battle for the ball. Lewis is going to push a player, and that is going to be a call. It's going to be number 2 on Pinkerton with the free kick. Number 18. It's be James Goodry with the ball on the defensive side, sending over to one of his midfielders, number 17, but that's going to be a caused turnover to number 6 on Pinkerton. Alex Height intercepting that pass with a great dribbling play. He's going to get it back over to Trenton Cormier. He's going to give it a through ball to Nicholas Chartier. He's going to try and cross over to Neary, and that was just inches away from being a goal from Ryan Neary. A great passing play from Bishop Guertin. Just couldn't get the goal. Going to be Liam Ireland. Going to send a cross over to Ryan Neary. It's going to get off to number 23, Josh Corvo. He's going to get a shot right in front of the net. Just not going to be fast enough to stop that goaltender. It's going to be the goalie booting it to the midfield over to Liam Ireland. Getting in the hands of Nicholas Chartier, a sophomore at BG. To Ryan Neary, back over to Nicholas. Nick with a great dribbling play. He's going to send it over to the middle. Lewis almost getting that, but the Pinkerton goalie is going to get a save. It's going to be Josh Corvo with the ball over to Alex Haight. Alex Haight's going to send it over to Griffin Casale. Back to Alex Haight. Haight over to Liam Ireland. It's going to be a cross there over to Ryan Neary. Ryan Neary against the goaltender. He's going to get a header there. And that is going to be a very close call play. The Pinkerton player is going to boot it out to the middle. Neary's going to hit his head on the post. Neary laying on the ground for a minute. Seems to be a little messed up from that. A little scary to see that, but Neary still gets up. Tough kid. Pinkerton goalie with a boot to the midfield. Liam Ireland with a header over to James Goodry. Over to Trenton Cormier. Trenton to Alex Height. Height with the ball in the middle. Give it over to number 17 on Bishop Guertin. Trying to get over Trenton Cormier. Just not going to get that one off. But Liam Ireland's going to have another stop there. Trenton's going to send it over with a header over to Nicholas. Nicholas over to Alex Height. Height over to 17. Andrew over to number 15, Lewis Haas. Lewis Haas in the middle, giving it to Neary. Neary's going to send it back to Alex Height with high pressure on his back. Griffin Casale, actually. Lewis Haas over to Ryan Neary in the corner. Neary in the corner. This will be Josh Corvo sending it back over to Ryan Neary. Back over to Josh Corvo. Corvo over to Griffin Casale. Casale with the ball. Sending it over to Height. Height to Andrew. Over to Ireland. He's going to get it off to Trenton. He's going to get a header on net, but that's just not going to go off. It's going to be Neary again with the ball. He's going to try and get a shot off. It's just going to go a little far right. Very powerful, just too far out. It's going to be a goal kick for Pinkerton. Goalie with a free kick. Get back over to Liam Ireland every time. Over to Nicholas Chartier. Chartier with a shot. Powerful shot from the 10. Just very far to the left. Little angle to work with there, and that's going to be another save from Pinkerton. It's going to be Nicholas Chartier fighting for the ball. Andrew in the middle. Sending a through ball over to Trenton Cormier. He's going to try and get it through both of them. It works, but that's just not going to happen. Lewis Haas with the ball. Lewis fighting. And that's going to go out of bounds. BG with the throw-in. Number 7, Griffin Casale, trying to cross it over to the middle, meets a Pinkerton defender. Josh Corvo with the ball. And that is going to be a throw-in right at the corner. Griffin Casale with that. He's going to try and get over to Trenton Cormier. He's going to header it. That's going to meet Josh Corvo on the right side. Corvo over to Casale. Corvo fighting for the ball. Casale's going to send that over to the middle. Alex Haight's going to get a shot on that. It's just not going to be fast enough, and that's going to be a goalie from Pinkerton with another great save. It's James Goodry with a great header on that play. A battle here. Pinkerton with the outcome of that with a little fall on the play. It's going to be a call on Pinkerton with BG with the free kick. Corvo's on the ground. It's going to be Liam Ireland taking it. Ireland's going to send it over to Andrew. Andrew Kleinpop's going to send it back to Ireland. Ireland's going to boot it over to Corvo. It's going to meet him perfectly, and he's going to get over to Neary in the slot. Neary's going to take a shot, but that's just going to get deflected. Shot blocked from a Pinkerton defender. That's the grit it's going to take for playoffs, blocking shots. It's going to be Corvo on the right side with the ball.
And Pinkerton, Astros are able
It's
to
going to be a failed attempt there, and that's going to be Pinkerton with another rush.
offsides.
And
Now,
that
however,
is going to be waved off sides, but I did in fact see the ref with the whistle in his mouth. Just decided to let that one go.
all right. Bit of a whistle, gonna be a sub right here.
It's going to be a sub in for Pinkerton.
Nonetheless, BG Cardinals are going to be taking their goal kick and restarting their play. This has been a minute since we've seen the BG.
James Goodry's going to send it over to the number 7, Griffin Casale. He's going to try and get that over to Lewis, but that's just not going to work.
And we're seeing it right here.
Be number 7, Andrew with the ball. Going to try and send it over to Neary. It's going to be a battle for the ball.
Falls down, gets pushed. The ref calls that as such.
And there's going to be a free kick for Bishop Guertin.
So he is leaving the ball for his teammates to take, and he's going to put him in a more adjusted position right here. BG is actually taking this as a big crossing kick, though. It looks like instead of a quick start pass play. So let's see what happens from this.
That's going to be number 11, Nicholas Charder.
Near side post.
Get it over
Slide,
to number 17, Andrew. That's just not going to work. They're going to boot it out, but that's going to be Griffin Casale on the right side. He's going to try and rush it up. That's going to be a great defensive play from Pinkerton. And try and through ball it. It's going to be James Goodry with the stop. Trenton Cormier battling. There's going to be a little jersey tug from a Pinkerton player. No call.
still have not let up on the pressure, however.
That ball's going to be out of bounds. Pinkerton with the throw-in.
Hands left. Neary, the ball. Also going down, and we have
That ball is also going to be out of bounds with a throw-in.
So again, we have some more play developing defensively speaking side.
It's going to be number 3 on Pinkerton with the throw-in.
Throw in. I thought it was hanging Astros up close enough. Too many bodies right there to get anything going, but Pinkerton Astros able to get it on the.
It's going to be a battle here for the ball, and that's going to be another throw-in, but it's going to be for BG.
Let's see if they can finally play the ball out of their touches. Ryan Neary smothered by two different players.
It's going to be a battle here. Ryan Neary's going to have the outcome of that one.
Now fighting the two players again.
Oh, and there's going to be a huge tackle on that play.
It does look like the Astros did get foot of the ball, but maybe rough, feeling that quick start right
This
here.
could be number 11, Nicholas Charter over Ryan Neary. Ryan Neary rushing down the right side. Could get a crossing pass off, but no one's going to meet it.
But it's still live.
Trenton Cormier with the diving play. This could be Liam Ireland with the throw-in for Bishop Guertin, throwing it over to his teammate Joshua Corvo, giving it right back to Ireland.
Sends it.
Ireland's going to cross over, and that is going to meet Chartier perfectly, but that's just not going to get a good touch off.
Nick Chartier wasn't able to quite get the control on that ball from Liam, but that was a great attempt right there. Had he got that control, that was a shot on net that looked like it was really threatening to get to BG. So 16 minutes on the clock as of this point.
Number 15, Lewis Haas,
Looking
rushing the ball up the right side.
challenged by the Astros defense right here, crossing the ball, and we have Levi Jason smothering that up, rolling it out to his teammate. Astros do not want to go into the half with a clean sheet. So even if they're not able to get a breakaway and a goal,
It's going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for Pinkerton.
Astros get this throw in. We're going to be
It's going to meet Liam Ireland at the throw-in. For Alex Height. Height's going to send it over to Corvo in the middle of the field.
can't quite get
Corvo over to Height.
full control on it, but the ball is loose down the corner, and we have
It's going to be Nicholas Chartier, far left side.
Can he beat the 1v1 and take a crossing shot to his
He's
teammate?
going to get a cross off. It's going to be a wide open net, but no one's going to be there.
Gives him some chances.
So many opportunities from Bishop Guertin in the end of this half.
Spot because as a goalie, when there's so many bodies there, it's tough to really get in.
battle here, but Pinkerton's going to get that. It's going to be a through ball there. There's not going to be an offsides call for the second time in a row. James Goodry with a great defensive play to get it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Pinkerton. There's going to be a change of plans there. The ref calls a foul on Pinkerton, and it's going to be James Goodry, number 3, giving it to Liam Ireland, starting off the free kick. It's going to be number 17, Andrew, in the middle. Great dribbling play there. Lots of space to use with his teammates, and he's just going to try and do a cross or something, and that's just going to go way high. Be Pinkerton's ball on a goalie kick. Be Griffin Casale with the outcome of that. This could be number 21 on Pinkerton, sending it over to one of his teammates. Liam Ireland with high pressure there, and he's going to rush the ball down on the left side. He's going to take a shot. Pinkerton with another great save. This ball is still in bounds, and that is going to be a corner kick for BG. It's going to be Ryan Neary taking that corner kick. Liam Ireland can cross it over to Lewis Haas with a great scoring ability. And there is going to be a call on the play before the ball even touches the ground. It's going to be Pinkerton with the free kick. Or goalie kick? Booted out to the middle. It's going to meet one of Pinkerton's attackers. It's going to be a cross play there, but that's going to go right to James Goodry. But Boder's going to boat that out to the middle, meeting Nicholas Chartier's head. Chartier's going to end up on the ground, and that is going to be a foul on Pinkerton going BG's way. Ryan Neary in the middle. Over to number 14 on Bishop Guertin. All the way over to Griffin Casale. Corvo's going to end out with that. Over to Ryan Neary. Neary with the ball. Neary's going to send it all the way over to Corvo. Corvo to Height. Height to Kleipop. Ireland's going to send it over to number 11, Nicholas Chartier. He's going to cross the ball. He's going to stay on the field just barely. Meets Lewis Haas, and he's going to send it over to his captain, Josh Corvo. Over to Griffin Casale. Griffin taking his time, gets by a defender. He's going to get a powerful shot off, but that's going to go a little too right. Just a little below 10 minutes left in this game. Liam Ireland sending it over to Chartier. Chartier all the way over to Trenton Cormier. Neary fighting for the ball.
defending the ball, but BG is ready for it right now.
Be a little collision there between Neary and Trenton almost.
Really wants this
Trenton's going to try and get that ball off. He's going to end up on the ground, and that's going to be a throw-in for Pinkerton with an injured player.
a little bit of the rough play in the middle, but he's
He refuses for help as he just stays on the ground.
so this throw in is held. Time is ticking, however. He looks like he's going to be play is resuming.
And the player is alive.
Time is going to start ticking down again.
He's alive and okay. That is going to be
Whistle for it. Time
that
ticking.
is going to be Pinkerton on a throw-in.
All right, Pinkerton sends the ball. Ryanier is intercepted with a header, but Astros
It's going to
still
be
have
James
a
Goodry with the
play.
ball, trying to boot it out, but that's just not going to go off. It's going to be a race to the ball here, and Griffin Casel's just going to boot that one out on a throw-in.
Off into a
Throw-in for Pinkerton.
Scout what you got to do. Griffin Cassell clearing that ball. Great defensive play. Astros still
It's
want
going to be
it.
a battle here. Griffin Casale with the outcome.
Left
Over to
Cassell
Ryan Neary. Ryan Neary with the ball.
in this movement.
Sending it all the way over to the far left side. No one's going to meet the ball there.
Justin Howell's able to
It's going to be
that
Liam
ball
Ireland's
further
possession.
down.
He's just going to let it roll out of bounds. Smart play.
That's a defender for the Astros right there.
Liam Ireland, one of BG's star defensemen. Someone to look out for in this game.
One thing
Great offensively and defensively.
even from this
Quite aggressive guy, though. He's got about 3 yellow cards in the season.
Something to look out for.
Yeah, something to look out for, you know.
Liam,
His cards did get reset, though, for playoffs, so he should be good to go for this game.
fun fact, Luca, the cards get reset every game.
No, I'm talking about if he gets a couple more, BG's going to stop him from playing.
pull it away though, and sets up in the
Good thing those reset.
here, like I said,
Trenton Cormier with the ball.
ooh, a lot of pressure right there. Trent Cormier is not able to get anything.
It's going to be a call on the play.
Astros were providing on his heels. All right, 7 minutes left on the clock. We have real chance for a goal right here. Liam Ireland. They're discussing how they're gonna form this play right here.
Some chattering going on between both teams.
We've seen several moves from Liam, but it looks like he is.
It is going to be Ryan Neary taking this free kick.
So let's see what they've devised.
It's going to be booted to the middle, and that's just not going to get off.
That was a nice hit. Header. Definitely an interesting look at it, and that was an off-point goal. Wasn't able to manifest, however, and Astros have the goal kick.
Pinkerton with a free kick. He's going to meet Josh Corvo. He's going to get over to Ryan Neary.
Many BG bodies are there to meet them.
Neary with the ball.
Some play right here, and it's
Dribbling on the right side, sending it over to Andrew Kleipop.
further down to Liam Ireland on the left side.
Neary has looked pretty good so far this game.
Great movement right here. BG Astros
Pinkerton with the ball.
Will they be able to hang with it, or will they throw it away? Looks like we have a fast break here. Will he be able to make a move on the defender? Oh, and he makes a move, but he has back-checking Liam Ireland. Wow. Great defensive play.
It's going to be a corner kick for Pinkerton.
This is big for Pinkerton here with 5 minutes remaining in the half. Will they be able to tie it back up before half? They booted the backside post in a scrum. Kicks out, number 3. Oh, and a great defensive play.
It's be Griffin Casale getting it out of the zone. The defenders hard pressing to the middle, so no one was there. That could have been a dangerous scoring ability if that got off. Griffin Casale with the throw-in. Get it over to Trenton Cormier. Booting it all the way over to Nicholas Chartier. Gonna try and get it off there, but that's just not going to work. It's going to be a throw-in for Bishop Guertin. Josh Corvo is going to end up on the floor as there's going to be a free kick call there. Almost inside the box, which would have been a pen.
Looks like Neary's going to be taking this one. Oh, no. A little switch here.
Seems like they're not going to let us know who's taking it, but it's going to be Ryan Neary. Out of the sudden.
Off guard. Oh, and Neary gets in the slot.
Oh.
Not enough time to shoot it, and there's another
It's
rebound.
going to be a shot on the play from number 14 on BG. Get deflected off. This will be Griffin Casale with a great stop. The 30. It's going to be a fight for the ball. Fighting for the ball on the ground. Showing effort and dedication to the game. Wow.
Pinkerton boots it all the way down to the Bishop Guertin's defensive end. Great touch from Josh Corvo. Right up to Ryan Neary. Nice move and bringing it back. This whole game they've been going up the right wing a lot.
That's because Ryan Neary is there.
Yeah. Great keep-ins by Josh. I don't know if that was the right play or what. But now they got a fast break. Pinkerton has a fast break. It's a foot race. Bo's going to come out, and he saves it.
He's going to run over the goalie there, a little sign of disrespect, but that's not going to get in Bo Boder's heads. It's going to be a battle for the ball here in the middle. Josh Corvo with the big header and a big hit. That is a big body. There's going to be no call there because he made complete ball contact. A huge hit from Josh Corvo. I just know that hurt.
Oh.
There's no call there.
Wow.
One thing you got to watch out for is if you're complaining about these calls, you got to remember to keep playing because the game's not just going to stop if the ref doesn't agree with you. Just saw it there. My bad for the clock. There's actually 2 minutes left. Just having some clock difficulties. It is 2 minutes of extra time.
Great header by Liam Ireland. Looks like they collide, and Bo comes out with the ball.
It's going to be Bo Boder with the ball. Bo Boder's going to boat it to the middle. Still having some time difficulties. I'll fix it at the half. Got 2 minutes of extra time. It's be number 11, Nicholas Chartier with the ball, sending it over to Trenton Cormier, over to Height.
Height ends up with the ball after losing it.
Corvo racing to the ball. He's just going to let it
Looks
go
like
out
it's
of
gonna be a
bounds and
throw-in.
taking the throw in.
Corvo has Neary, but he goes over him. To
Trenton's
Trenton.
going to get a shoulder off there, and that's going to be Ryan Neary with the ball in the corner. He's going to try and get it off, but that's just going to go out of bounds with a corner kick. Neary hurrying up because there's not a lot of time left. Unknown how much. Ireland's calling for it. It's just not going to get off. And that should be one of, if not the last play of this half. There's still going to be some time left in this half. Just juicing it out. P. Height going to get a through ball. That's not going to work, and they're just going to boot it up to the defensive zone. With a great touch from Ireland, and that's going to be the first half. See you at the second.
We are back here after the half. Bishop Guertin Cardinals are up 1-0 against the Pinkerton Astros. We are here with Dom Trepanier and William McBurney.
Hello.
BG had a lot of explosive plays, a lot of crashing into the net, a lot of like really good shots. So yeah, it could have
It's going to be a 1-0 game. Guertin. It's going to be a close one. One little slip up, and it could cost their season. BG's got to stay hot this whole entire 40 minutes of grass time.
Both teams are putting it all on the field right now during first round of playoffs.
Just going to be booted out at the
And
kickoff.
we're going to look like a Pinkerton throw in here. Liam Ireland with the grab off of the throw-in.
It's be number 7, Griffin Casale with the ball. He's going to try and get over to Ryan Neer. That's just not going to work, and it's going to get booted out to Liam Ireland.
I do have to say the Pinkerton Astros are very good at clogging the middle.
Seen a lot of defensive plays from their goalie, too. Been playing really good today.
It's a far cross.
Lewis Haas is just going to get that as high as he possibly can. Almost hit an airplane. And that is going to be the goalie's possession. He's going to send it over to number 8. And the defender on Pinkerton's just going to boot that out. That's going to be Liam Ireland with high pressure. Just going to head the ball out. Liam Ireland's going to get the ball. He's going to try rushing it up through the middle. He's going to send it over to Josh Corvo. Corvo all the way over to Lewis Haas. Lewis with the ball. Lewis over to Neary, and there's going to be a call on the play. It's going to be BG's ball. Pinkerton with a foul in a dangerous spot. I would not want this to happen to me.
Just outside the box. Got lucky there. Still in a scoreable position.
Is going to be Chartier again with the ball. There's going to be a good deflection there, but the ball is still live in a dangerous spot. It's going to be Ryan Neary all the way over to Alex Height. Height's going to send it over to Ireland. That is going to be Nicholas Chartier. He's going to send the ball to the middle. Trenton's going to get a header off. That's just not going to work.
A little miscommunication and almost turned into a soft goal.
We are back. Had a technical difficulty there. It's going to be BG with the throw-in. That's going to be Nicholas Chartier, number 11, giving it to Liam Ireland for the throw-in. That is going to get all the way over to Josh Corvo. It's going to end up a throw-in again for Pinkerton. That is going to be BG's ball on a free kick. That is going to be a battle for the ball. Neary's going to try and get that, but that's just not going to work. It's going to be Andrew all the way over to Trenton. It's going to be a race for the ball here. Trenton with the outcome, and that's going to go out of bounds. Liam Ireland with the ball here. Booted over to Josh Corvo. That's just going to be a little too far. Alex Height's going to get the ball there. He's going to send it over to Neary. It's going to be a race for the ball, but Neary's just a little faster. It's going to be right in the middle in a dangerous zone, but Pinkerton's just going to boot it out, and that's going to end up back in Liam Ireland's possession. Oh, and there's going to be a race for the ball there. Number 13 with a great effort to steal. It's going to be a great battle here between two great players on two great teams. It's going to be Nicholas Chartier with the ball. He's going to end up on the ground complaining for a foul, but that's just not going to happen. Showing some frustration. Hold on, I'm going on mute. It's going to be Ryan Neary with the ball. Sending it over to Nicholas Chartier. Back to Neary. Neary. Close side. He's going to try and take a corner shot, cross. I don't know what that was, but that was off by a million. Going to be Pinkerton with a goal kick. Ooh. And that is going to be number 13 is going to get the ball on an island, but that's going to be an offsides call.
That's the second offsides call we have this half from number 13.
It's going to be a throw-in for Bishop Guertin. This is going to be Liam Ireland taking the throw-in. Going to send it over to James Goodry. Going to try and get back to Ireland. A little bit of a slow pass there. Could have been a bad turnover, a bad time, a really bad time. Be Andrew Klyop with the great play, and that is going to be a call too. They really needed that.
And that is a yellow card on the play.
That is awesome for Bishop Guertin. It's just what they needed. It's going to be a free kick here for Liam Ireland. That is going to be Trenton with a dangerous spinorama type of shot. He's just not going to get a connection there. That could have been his second of the game. With 32 minutes left to go in this game. It's going to be Alex Hype booting it all the way over to Nicholas Chartier. He's going to get a bad touch on the ball, and that's going to cause a turnover. It's going to be Ryan Neer in the middle. He's going to get it over to the Pinkerton goalie. It's going to be Alex Height sending it all the way over to Nicholas Chartier. Chartier with the ball is going to give it back to Liam Ireland. Ireland to Chartier all the way over to Klyop. Klyop back to Ireland. Back to Klyop over to Alex Height. Height rolls out of that one. Just send it over to Chartier. Chartier with a fake point pass over to Trenton. It's going to be a battle here, and Klyop with the outcome of that with a great play. It's going to be Alex Height on the ground injured. Does not look good. And it is his right knee, he said. It seems like a cramp. Alex Height is going to be okay as he stays on the field after a bad cramp. And that's going to be a dangerous turnover, but James Goodry's going to take care of that one. Star defenseman for BG this year. Buzzed his head just for the playoffs, just superstition or something. Looks great on him, though. Can't wait to look at it tomorrow in Bible class. He's going to get all the way over to Trenton Cormier. Trenton over to Chartier. Trenton sharing some words with the player saying, I hope you're okay, because they made a little collision there.
I'm very surprised Nick did not take that shot. He's right down the left side with the open lane.
It's be Neary with the ball on the right side. Here with a dangerous opportunity. Over to Trenton Cormier, and that's just barely going to go in. Trenton with a bad touch on the ball, and that was right in the middle. That could have been something very dangerous there for Trenton Cormier as another missed scoring opportunity. It's going to get all the way back over to Liam Ireland. Ireland's going to send it over to Chartier. Back to Ireland. Ireland to the middle where Clyop is. It's going to be a turnover there, but that's going to meet number 7, Griffin Casale.
That's a turnover.
It's going to be a fight for the ball there. James Goodry with a great slide tackle play to keep the ball out of bounds and starting a throw-in for Pinkerton. It's going to be Pinkerton rushing down the left side, and that is going to be another great play from Griffin Casale.
Listen, one goal game is nothing.
It's going to be a fight for the ball here as a Pinkerton midfielder is rushing up the ball the wrong way. And that is going to be a battle there. Number 14 on Pinkerton getting a cross over to number 13. And that is going to be another offside call from number 13 on Pinkerton. Seen a lot from him tonight, but he just cannot maintain the offsides. It's going to be a battle for the ball here, and there's going to be a bad passing play there. Miss opportunity, miss connection or something. And number 13 is going to get a shot on the play, but that's just going to go way high and way slow.
That's a great break right there that the Bishop Guertin Cardinals gave up. Touched it right to the Astros. Could have been very dangerous.
He's not used to it being that way. He hasn't had that chance in a while. He hits it right over everything.
Hold on. It's going to be a battle for the ball there. It's going to be Liam Ireland with the outcome of that one. It's going to be James Goodry fighting for it. Number 13 with 3 bodies on him. It's going to be Liam Ireland with the outcome. Just boots it out, but there's going to be a call there. Is that inside of the box is the question. It's going to be a yellow on the play too. A lot just happened in the past like 7 seconds.
Roughly 6 or 7 seconds right there. A lot can happen in a short amount of time.
You want to be careful here because that's just 6 or 7 inches away from the box.
Looks like they're just right outside the box, like Will said. What is Pinkerton's play going to be here, Will, you think?
If I was him, I would go top left on this play.
Do you think he's going to shoot it or try to pass it for a quick shot?
I think he's going to take the shot. He's got to take the shot. It's a 1-0. This is what they need to score.
Looks like we're going to be having number 14 on the Astros take the shot.
Debating who's going to actually shoot it. It appears to be number 7. That's who I think is going to shoot it. Number 7. I believe he's going to take this shot. And he needs this to be a banger. Or it's just going to stay 1-0.
This is a very big play.
This is going to tell his story for life. This could be he scores it, they tie the game, they get an overtime winner, they go on to win the championship, or they lose in the first round of playoffs. This is everything. BG creating their wall. And now they are way farther back. It's Be number 14. He's going to take the
Looks
shot,
wide.
and that's just going to go top left a little too high.
That's big for Bishop Guertin.
Huge. Just a little more than 25 minutes left in this first or second half.
Gives it a little bit more momentum, and the replay froze, so go back to live action here. You have the idea when you saw the properly how that ball was set up, because that's what forces the player to hit high in the air and do that to get over the momentum on the foot.
That ball is going to go out of bounds. BG with the throw, and that's going to be Liam Ireland.
You see what happens. Marshall creates a lot of havoc in the offensive zone, in the offensive area for Pinkerton.
And that is going to be number 18 on BG, fighting for the ball.
Great defensive play by Pinkerton.
It's going to be Liam Ireland with a cause turnover with a great interception, but that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Bishop Guertin.
It seems like we've been hearing the name Liam Ireland a lot today. He's been on both sides of the ball very often.
It's going to be a call on the play there. It's a foul on Pinkerton. The ref's getting his card out, and that is going to be a yellow card.
The third yellow card of the night. This game is starting to get a little physical here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is playoff soccer. That is going to be 2 yellow cards for Pinkerton. Something you do not want to see in a game like this. They cannot afford to lose a player. It's going to be Liam Ireland on the free kick.
You see Bishop Guertin not making a lot of changes here. Their players. We'll see if that affects them or if they are well trained.
From what I heard, they are well conditioned, as of the rest of the BG sports are. Speaking of BG hockey, BG lacrosse,
Well,
BG
yeah, you
girls
got
soccer.
BG hockey going into 4 overtimes last year in their championship game.
Yeah, shout out to them. They're great. And that is going to be
A turnover.
number
Cardinals
7, Griffin Casale, sending it over to Ryan Neary. Neary at the 35 is going to try and cross it over to his teammates. That's just not going to get off.
Goalie comes out and plays the ball. Boots it down. Josh Corbin with the header. Trenton going for it. Plays the defensive side. Pinkerton comes out with the ball.
Number
Great
4,
defensive
Liam
play by
Ireland with a big boot in the middle of the air. He's going to get off to number 18 on Bishop Guertin. Taking his time. He's going to get a nice cross pass to Nicholas Chartier. He's going to try and send it over to Ryan Neary. Ryan Neary's still going to get the ball because he's just super fast.
Oh,
And there's going to be
there's
no
no
call there. There's not going to be a single call. Neary's going to take a shot that's just going to go a little too right and a little too high.
I will say, yes, there has been 3 yellow cards, but the refs are letting these boys play tonight.
Love it and hate it. Love it and hate it. It's going to be a battle here. It's gonna be number 15, Lewis Haas with the ball. Over to Trenton Cormier. It's going to be a cause turnover there, and that's going to be number 7, Griffin Casale with a great touch on the ball. Sending over to the middle, Alex Height, but he's not going to get the ball off in time, and that's going to be a cause turnover.
Ryan Neary all over this ball, using his speed, one of his best features. Oh, and there has to be a whistle there, huh?
He's going to legitimately shove Ryan Neary off the ball. Griffin Casale. Over to Lewis, back to Griffin.
Alex Height comes out the ball. You have a fast break, but they're clogging the middle. Neary using his speed, crosses it, and the goalie comes out with it. Neary looks like he's down right now.
Dangerous scoring opportunity, but Neary is down on the ground. He is hurt, but we always see Neary get back up. That's one thing I love about that player, as he is always getting back in the play. You can see it right now. He's just running back in. He's dying to get the ball back on his feet. It's going to be Nicholas Chartier. The ball, he cuts through the middle, and there's going to be a penalty kick. It's going to be a penalty kick for number 11, Nicholas Chartier. He cuts through the middle, splits the D with a great scoring opportunity, and he's going to get fouled in the box. That is going to be a penalty kick. That is terrible, terrible for Pinkerton.
They tried clogging the middle, and they played a little bit too physical. Looks like we're having Liam Ireland take this kick.
This is the decider, Dominic Trepanor.
This is a big, big shot right here.
This decides if it stays 1-0, can go 1-1, or it goes 2-0.
Let's see where he decides to shoot here.
The worst lead to have is a 1-0 lead.
This is very big.
Liam Ireland with the shot, and that's going to go in. There's going to be Liam Ireland, number 4, senior captain, with a bottom right shot. The goalie's going to be there. It's just going to not beat the ball. And that is going to be the second goal of the game for Bishop Guertin. With 10 seconds over, never mind, with 20 minutes and 10 seconds over in this game. That is bad for Pinkerton. They're going to have to get a response right now if they want to stay in the league this year.
This is very big for Cardinals.
Alex Height over to Ryan Neary.
I'm sure you're going to see a lot of defense out of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, but you will not see them give up on offense. Still trying to look for those opportunities to extend their lead.
Trenton bumped off the ball, and that is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Pinkerton's possession.
Oh, no, it looks like...
Does, in fact, look like a corner kick.
Liam Ireland scoring that free kick. You've heard that name a lot, like I've said before. Making a huge impact for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Trying to sink in his last moments of soccer for high school.
It's been Neary with the ball. He's just not going to get it. It's been number 18 back to Nicholas Chartier. Chartier with the ball is going to cross it over to Trenton Cormier. He's not going to get off. That's going to be Lewis Haas in the middle with the ball. That's going to go out of bounds. Be Ryan Neary on the right side, battling in the corner. Sending it over to Lewis Haas, going back in that corner. That ball's going to be out of bounds. Pinkerton with the throw-in. Throw-in there. That's going to be Alex Height with a header, and that's going to be another throw-in. He's going to pick it up right away. He's going to have to back up a little bit. BG's ball on a throw-in.
Good touch. Awesome touch.
It's be Liam Ireland with the ball. Send it over to Josh Corvo. Corvo over to number 11, Chartier. Back to number 18. Still with the ball. Chartier in the middle, just couldn't get anything off.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
And that is going to be BG's ball on a throw-in. Throw-in here, you just can't get it off the camera. It's going to be Never mind, it's not going to be thrown. It's going to be Liam Ireland with a free kick. There was a foul on the play because the push from behind off Nicholas Chartier from one of the Pinkerton defenders. Ireland's going to try and cross it to the middle. It's just not going to get off, and that's going to meet Andrew Cleop, number 17, getting it back to Ireland.
Neary.
Ryan Neary with a great fake play. Getting over to number 16, Trenton Cormier. That's just not going to work. Trying to get it all the way over. That's going to be Trenton Cormier again with the ball. Sending over to Nicholas Chartier. To 18. Back to Trenton. Trenton in the middle. He's going to take a shot. And that is going to just be out. What a save from Pinkerton's goalie. That was a beautiful shot. That could have been more top right. And it just was a beautiful save.
Barely got his fingertips on it. That would have been a very big goal.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal shot from Trenton Cormier.
Looks like we're having a corner kick here.
So we got a corner kick. Let's see what happens.
Post loaded his hand, wants from the near post. Sends it straight to the box.
Line drive.
Number 4, Liam Ireland with the ball.
Ireland into the box.
Jason's going to come out and grab that. If you also notice, Miles Sheehan is now no longer
Here's a
forward.
replay of the shot.
Oh, yeah. Here
Watch
it
it.
is.
Great
Beautiful.
pass and a great shot
Beautiful
to
curve.
curl.
And he had to tip it out.
This will be Height sending over to Josh Corvo.
Miles Sheehan is now midfielder.
Great defense.
He was covered so much
Oh,
before that they've actually
a little bit physical.
Kerry Bull's going to do a lot of juggling to try to get him free with that goal, but now he's down two. That's the problem.
Cardinals ball.
Down two, he's going to have to change his formation, you know, and bring everybody up. The way that Wyndham changed their formation in girls soccer yesterday, they brought in an extra striker, took away a
changed their,
midfielder,
yep.
added a midfielder, took away a fullback, and they had more people up.
And it was 2 goals from that change.
Yeah, he produced 2 goals.
That's going to go out of bounds off a Pinkerton defender. It's going to be a BG throw-in.
Guertin with possession. They've got 14:55 left to play to a quarterfinal. And this would be the first tournament win for Guertin. I don't know when the last one was. Yeah, Colin Ben's had his first teammate tournament, but they don't think they won their first one.
And there's going to be a player on the ground.
Looks like there's going to be another card. Ref's reaching for the card.
He's reaching for it. Is he going to grab it? And he grabs the yellow card.
4th card of the game.
That's 3 yellow cards for Pinkerton.
We do have Ryan Neary on the ground, which is one of the BG's key players here.
It is really developed to go physical. There's been a lot of crashes hitting the curb.
And I am not sure, but that might have been his 2nd yellow card of the game.
Maybe I'm mixing
That
Neary
is a red card. He is out of this game. This is now an 11 to 10 player game. That's just hurting them even more.
every card. It's a scary prospect.
Guertin has 1, I believe.
Pinkerton
Pinkerton has 2.
with their 3rd yellow card of the game.
Nick Chartier has kick right here for BG.
They'll have a free kick from 27 to 37 yards out.
It's going to be Nicholas Chartier with the free kick. Chartier is going to send it over to Ireland in the middle. Ireland's going to try and get a shot off. It's going to get deflected. It's going to go to number 13 on Pinkerton with high pressure from Alex Height. It's going to be a race for the ball. And that is going to be Griffin Casale.
Wow, great defensive play.
13 all over the ball here.
Great defensive play by Josh Corvo. Forcing into a throw-in. Big header, double header by Josh Corvo, triple header by Trenton. Oh, and he wanted the 4th header.
Yep. So now they're down a whole player.
It's going to
Oh,
be
and
Neary with the
steps
ball.
up to it. Neary's off to the races.
He's coming through. Hot on his heels, another player. He's got a shot too.
Oh, and it brings
Oh, and it's going to sneak by, and it's no! right on the goal line. Ryan Neary with the shot. Inches away from the goal. And that's just not going to go. Oh my God. Inches away from rolling in. That's just not going to work.
Jason got a piece of it. That's what
Neary is getting subbed off here.
It is going to be Ryan Neary for Jack Krause. Jack Krause, number 6. Great game from Neary. It's going to be number 11, Nicholas Chartier with the ball.
He's getting double teamed, which means there's 2 guys open because Pinkerton is down a guy.
And that's going to be number 23, Josh Corvo with the shot.
Just missed wide.
Booted off to the middle. It's going to meet some players there. It's going to be a race for the ball again. That's going to be Andrew Klyop, and he's just going to kick this ball. Never mind.
Great.
He's going to fake the kick out of bounds, and he's going to send it up to the middle, and then it's going to go out of bounds.
ball possession has been very good, and that's one of the keys in this game. Their ball possession and their ability to keep the ball and not turn it over has really helped them.
There is 10 minutes and a half left in this playoff soccer game. It's going to be Pinkerton with the throw-in.
Pinkerton takes a tumble, giving Cardinals the ball, but they turn it back over. And he goes for the shot, and it goes wide.
It's a very close call there.
If Guertin plays on Saturday, we hope to have that one. We will have the ref for the South game. He's on the
It's going to be number 4, Liam Ireland, crossing the ball back over to his defensive teammate, Andrew Klyop. Klyop rushing up the ball. Klyop with the great defensive dribble. Over to Alex Height. Height over to Trenton, wide open in the middle.
Oh, you see the Guertin defender down.
Oh, that's going to be number 13 with a great
And
scoring
you see it.
ability, and that's going to be Bo Boder with a great
that's
save. And that's going to go out of bounds. This is Bo Boder with a header save. Number 13 with his closest scoring opportunity yet. And that's just not going to go.
That's a great save by Cardinals goalie.
That had everyone out of their seats. What a save from Bo. You're going to need way more than that to get by that goalie. What do you think about that play?
That's a very scoreable play. Amazing save by the goalie. Good read on coming out. You might see Cardinals slow down here a little bit, but they're just going to focus on their defense.
It's going to be Chartier here. Sending it back to Liam Ireland. Liam Ireland with the ball. Sending it over to Andrew Klyop.
Good touch.
Klyop all the way over to Lewis. That's going to be a caused turnover. It's going to end up back in Cleop's hands. He's just going to boot it. It's going to stay in bounds. It's going to be a battle for the ball here with Jack Krause and Pinkerton's defenders. End up in Lewis's hands. A really bad turnover, but there's going to be a call in the play.
And Astros do get that call.
It's going to be a battle here for the ball.
Oh,
It's going to be still battling in the midfield. See a lot of this in high school soccer.
great defensive play.
Nice and smart play from number 17, Andrew Kleop, just booting the ball out of bounds, not taking any risk.
The ball is still in the Cardinals' defensive end. Cardinals do have the ball here.
It's bad enough being down 2-0, being down a whole player due to the yellow card into a red. Like I think any turnover possession.
Alex Height, number 2, with the ball, sending it over to one of his defenders. That's going to go out of bounds. BG with the throw-in. Number 23, Josh Corvo, sending it over to Liam Ireland.
Great touch. Took the
There's
hit
gonna
to
be
take the play.
injury on the field. I believe that is Lewis Haas on the ground. He's going to stay back up, limping, but he's right back in the play.
Got
Number
to push forward. He got
8.
one step, but a great defensive play by Astros. We're going to have the Cardinals throw it in. Looks like we're going to have Lewis Haas take this one.
Over to Trenton Cormier in the
Getting
corner.
double teamed. And a quick touch. Oh, wow. Wow. This game is starting to get very physical here. He tries crossing it. Oh, Alex Hayes going to step up. He's going to shoot it. He lets it release.
And that is going to be
Misses
Alex Hayes from the
wide.
20 with a powerful shot that's just going to go out of bounds.
How's the goalie diving?
There's now 5 minutes of extra time left in this game, so we do not know when this game will end.
Pinkerton is going to have to get something here quick. Great defensive play. Did call it a foul, though. You have number 7 on Pinkerton taking the shot. Pinkerton is down one player. They try clogging the middle, and Bo comes up with the ball. Actually, he's going to roll it out, but slows the play down. Trenton with the header. Oh, and they have another rush here. Moving it to Trenton. Trenton trying to get another one. You have Lewis Haas coming with the big shot. Oh, just wide and high.
So the pressure from BG doesn't result in a running time, not running time, but clock time goal. It results in a penalty kick that we allow in the second half.
Josh Corvo stepping up. Gets beat by number 7. Number 7 makes another play on another defender. He's going to touch it. You have number 12 breaking down the right-hand side. Guertin has a lot of guys back. Trying to clog the middle. Shot very wide.
It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be goalie on BG with a goalie kick.
Bishop Guertin just trying to slow this down here.
A lot of Guertin kids that hit that turf, and every time they have, a lot of the times they've gotten the benefit of a whistle.
Tapping it over to Liam Ireland. Liam Ireland using his speed to control the ball. Passes it up to number 13. Battling for the ball. Out of bounds. Pinkerton throw in. Throws it into number 13. Misses. And Guertin comes up with the ball. Guertin kicks it out for a Pinkerton throw. throw-in.
Just a little bit time left before this game is completely
And-
over.
And they did not want to call that hand. All the Cardinals thought that was going to be a
Bam's just going to boot that one
handball.
out. Little time left.
Keep it down there.
That just eats the time. It's
Tick
eats the
tock.
clock.
They're just trying to eat the time here.
So our next
You
game
see
here
Guertin
is
has
national ETV that we'll be
Almost all of their players back here on defense. Just flooding the middle, giving Pinkerton no chances.
Salem North volleyball game at 6 o'clock. We'll be getting it from Salem TV, so you can check that on our app.
Trenton kicking it all the way over to the other side of the field, going down to the Pinkerton's O-zone with a throw-in from Pinkerton. Touch it over, big header by Josh Corvo. Oh,
That'll be on. That's tomorrow night.
that's going to be a foul
Friday night.
on Pinkerton.
Derek and George
Pinkerton just trying everything to turn this ball over and get some offense with just a few minutes remaining. We must be coming low on this time here, if I had to think.
Oh, that's right. Friday afternoon. How could I forget?
Any second now.
PM game.
Just waiting on it.
You and I, Dylan,
It's going to be number 18 sending over to a new sub on the field, number 13.
we're putting duct tape on Dylan's mouth.
It's been an honor to be able to commentate with you, the legendary Tom Green.
Great working with you, Dylan.
18 over to Jack Krause.
Oh,
Jack
that
Krause is
seems like
just
a
going to get
big body.
leveled.
Was I gonna walk all the way over?
Absolutely leveled by two players. I do not think they're going to call anything, which is kind of crazy to me, but, you know, that's why I love this sport.
Me, Dylan, and it's been a pleasure.
See a throw in right here.
Dan Young back at the studio. Pete Johnson, our executive.
Cardinals just touching it quickly and easily.
Right on camp today, Jacob Monroe.
Oh,
Jacob Monroe and
Cardinals
Owen
player out.
Siegel.
And you're going to see Pinkerton get this throw in.
Dylan Walt, make sure we're here for the next couple minutes of this exciting boys soccer game.
Pinkerton trying to move some momentum here. I do not believe they will have enough time to make any opportunities. See them flooding the middle once again with a big header, number 17 on the Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
There's some possession from the Astros. It is a tough ask, however.
You see them angling them off to
Moving around,
left
still got
side,
the ball, fighting for it. Just looking
giving
for
them
where to,
nothing.
to send that off to the right side.
They're clogging this ball.
Tough ask right there for Malshay right here. Too many
Oh,
bodies.
He's going to be thrown on the ground. There's going to be
Yeah.
a foul call
foul
there.
call on Josh
This game's
Corvo,
starting to
number
get a little
23.
feisty. This might have a spicy ending if they keep this up.
A couple of bodies up there. Malshay and Alumainer. There is a real chance for goal.
Oh, a little bit of disrespect by the Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
So there's some.
Just some disagreements.
And right here we get a yellow card.
A yellow card for Josh Corvo for moving the ball.
That's Josh Corvo. It looks like he's
A little bit of disrespect by Josh Corvo, but
inside.
just speaking his opinion.
His dispute with the ref right there.
I believe Josh Corvo
I do agree with him.
slowly leaving the field.
I do agree with him on where the ball should have been over there. We do have, looks like, Lewis Haas coming back in the game, number 15.
Moments before BG completes this victory, and the game is over.
We do see Captain Trenton Cormier discussion with the ref.
Fielded by Ryan Oliveira from Astros.
Number 7. I'm guessing he's just going to shoot it right at the BG players, displaying his anger. Or maybe he's going to try and
What
score.
is this call? You see a lot of the Bishop Guertin student section and parents not liking this call with the kick. With a big header by Liam Ireland.
That's just going to get booted out.
Boots it clear out into the other
They're
side
just
of the woods.
waiting for them to call this
Hitting
game.
the top of the trees.
Pinkerton hustling.
There's very little chance
Any second now, this game's going to get called, or it's going to have a bad ending.
of a flat back goal.
Cardinals, just to say, level-headed here. so they do not get any ejections for their next games.
Although Community Astros are fighting tough for this, they really want at least something.
Number 14 showing off these great skills I haven't seen all
They do
game.
have a breakdown on the left side, but they do clog it. Sending two guys on him hard. Trent Cormier gets the ball kicked right out to him, and he's going to kick it down the field, trying to hold time. See a goalie kick here.
Not much to it. Can't be that much time left on the clock. I know there were some stoppages.
Any second now, the refs are going to blow their whistles. And that's going to be the
Great
last
defensive
time some of
play.
these people ever play soccer ever again.
Get back to his goalie, and
Oh, a little bit high here.
It's going to be a
On the
throw-in
pass,
for
Liam.
Pinkerton.
22 here with the throw in for the Pinkerton Astros. Gonna see a big header here. Number 11.
So waiting for the game to end. BG players are throwing their body on
Booted
the
it down.
line. They're just not going to blow the whistle. I see the refs checking their watches. There's nothing yet.
Oh, steps right up to Trent Cormier. He's just gonna touch it right down to the other side of the thing. Cardinals are here, ready to celebrate. Goalie boots it back down, trying to create some sort of a play. Great header on defense. Great kick down.
And the refs are checking their watches still. Must be a couple seconds left. Seems to be the last rush of the game. He's going to send it over. That's not, just not going to work. It's gonna be Jack Krause fighting for the ball here. Checking their watches. Last play of the game. It's going to get booted. There's going to be a little fight there.
Great defensive play.
Booting it up in the air. No one wants to get hurt. I think they're all just playing safe right now.
Been a lot of cards this game. A lot of falls to the ground.
Just booting it out. Really expressing to blow the whistle. Any second now they'll call this game, but they're really taking their time. This has been the longest 5 minutes of my life. And that includes school. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop Guertin, I believe that was, what, quarterfinals?
Yes.
The quarterfinal win against Pinkerton. Thank you and goodbye.